Alright, what's up guys? Clay here. Today we're doing a little Great Vault video for my two characters, and I got a couple tips and things I want to talk about the rerolls that are coming this week to just give some advice on what I think the best to do. We'll start with my Paladin, and then we'll move on to my Monk. Originally, I started playing this season as Tank, so I was playing Prot Paladin, and then decided to level Monk to play Brewmaster, and then realized I would just rather go back to healing, and I enjoy healing way more than tanking, so I've been playing a little bit of HPAL, but mostly Mistweaver, and actually the first season I've ever played Mistweaver, and it's been a blast. But we're gonna go with we'll open the Paladin first. I've literally only did my couple weeklies literally last night just to get the 2 slots. And I might have a couple Delve slots, but I have literally just the 2 Mythic Plus slots, I think, which would be the only ones that I need. Okay. So yeah, I don't really need the hero track. Yeah, so it's myth tracks really like all I'm looking for at this point. So I got a myth chest, which is already tier, so that's most likely yeah, it'll just be that. So sweet, that's an upgrade. I can take it over to the vendor, upgrade it a bit because I've got my hero track piece is slightly higher than it. Also, I got super lucky a couple weeks ago on my Paladin. I took the tokens, but I haven't bought anything with them yet, and it's not on here yet because I haven't done the quest, but she will sell one of the reroll tokens, which will be pretty nice. Yeah, so let's go have a look. We'll upgrade this chest. It's already tier, so I don't have to convert it, which is pretty nice. But I can upgrade it to that for free. And there we go. Got another myth piece. Didn't change my gear level yet, but that's alright. I might as well do a couple tips and talk about the Void Forge and stuff first before I do the Monk. Because there's a cool add-on that I found that helps if you're looking to get loot, but you pretty much only do Mythic Plus. There's this cool add-on called Keystone Loot that you can use to like figure out where you want, like what you want to get basically. So if you don't know about the Void Forge, in Voidstorm here, Decimus has this quest where you just kill stuff, bring him what you need or what he needs, and this week now it becomes it's the last week of it, and you'll get reroll tokens. But there's lots of videos with that. If you're not sure, you can look at other videos, I'm sure, or it's on Wowhead or whatever. But my tip that I wanted to go through this week was looking at this add-on called Keystone Loot. So basically, you know, I'm gonna go through my character. I'm gonna unfavorite everything, and then set it back and go Great Vault to +10. And so we're going to go through, basically my character has a myth helm, so I don't need a helm. Doesn't have a myth neck, so a neck would be good. Haste first, crit haste, haste first. I'd say probably just the crit haste, but it is lower. I think both of those are fine. So I want to get a neck. Shoulders, I don't have hero shoulders. So I'm just going to select all of them because I just need to get any shoulders to turn into myth shoulders for tier. I don't have a myth cloak. And it's haste first, so I don't... It's okay. I think... Crit haste is good. So I think basically the only one I'm going to want is from Magister's Terrace. I got a myth chest now. Wrists. I've got just the hero track. So there's... I would say, yeah, crit haste is probably the ones I want the most. Gloves. Crit haste. I do actually really like these ones, and I'm going to just favorite those ones again. They're probably the only ones I want to get. The crit haste ones are pretty good too, but that's alright. I got a myth belt, champion legs, so legs is actually a really big one. So, just favorite all three of them basically, because I'm going to want to turn them into tier. Rings. Or I guess feet. I've got just hero. Haste first, crit first, haste mastery, haste mastery. Probably just those ones, but what is the tier? Haste mastery. Actually, it's probably the best one, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm just going to favorite any of them, because I'll just use the token and just turn them into the tier equivalent, because obviously they're not a tier slot. Rings. The Band of the Triumvirate, for sure. I think, basically, I want the set of either of them. Or... I mean, the Pitaceron one is really good, but I think I just want the set for either of them. And then Trinket, I want the Heart of Wind, and I want the Ember Wing. Is the two that I would like to get for the Paladin. So now I go through my favorites, and this kind of gives you the idea of what dungeons you should prioritize, basically. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I want from Seat. I know it also probably has the biggest loot pool. I can actually just pull it up and see. So let's go just holy. Yeah, so it has, you know, it has a very big loot pool to go through. But of the like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of the 9 items that it can drop, like, I do want. Like, 6 of them would be upgrades, basically. So, you know, not a bad place to start. I don't know, but let's look at, like, Nexus Point is the next. And, I mean, it has... Well, that's 4, 8, and I want 4, so it's not as great. And every time you get something, you're gonna, you know, scratch it off the list, and you won't have to get it again. But yeah, basically my tip that I wanted to say was just, if you make a bit of a plan, you don't have to necessarily use this add-on. I just think this add-on's super useful and great to use. But if you make a bit of a plan, you can be a little more efficient and decide what you want, and then prioritize rerolls in dungeons that have more items that you want, basically. So you get a better chance of getting what you want. Cool. Oh, can't log out here easily. I will go back. We'll log into my monk, see what it gets. And then, yeah. Hope for the best. I will have 3 slots for Mythic Plus on my monk. I did quite a bit on my monk last week, considering I basically like never played Mistweaver, so I just spammed a ton of low keys. I was doing like a bunch of like 5s or like 6s and 7s, kind of to start, just to like learn the rotation, see what I'm capable of. It already had pretty okay gear. I was like 270 from playing Brewmaster. And then I didn't want to end up having like a bunch, you know, half my vault of just low keys. So then I made sure to do at, at least 10 like higher level keys to get it. So I had like a full myth vault. So we'll open it up. I'll do Mistweaver spec because there are some healing trinkets from Mythic Plus that aren't bad. And yeah, these are both just hero pieces that I'm not going to take ever. Ooh, so I got a Band of the Triumvirate on Mythic, which is pretty sweet because it's haste verse, which I really like. We got crit mastery boots that are myth, and a crit verse cloak. Crit haste for the tier cloak, but I think the Band of the Triumvirate's just the best to take here. It's what I have already, but myth instead of hero, and it's, I mean, I want it. It's just like the best. It's good stats. It's what I want. So taking that. Sweet. Couple of good upgrades this week. Yeah. So that's all I got for you today. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Yeah, if you got any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. I try to stay as well informed as I can, so wouldn't mind. I have no problem answering any questions and helping out where I can. I also run a bunch of keys all the time, and more than happy to run and have fun and do stuff with anyone if anyone's curious. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you guys next time. Have a good one.